friends and enemies, children of all people. A lot's happened since we last talked, and we didn't think it'd get this far. We did not think that there would be a war-torn country. We did not think that this gymnastics girl, her name is Elena Svitloina, and she is a Ukrainian tennis player, and she is ranked number 1. She's the top seed in the Monterey Open, and she has refused to play Russian tennis players in the Monterey Open, which I'm looking here, I don't know when the Monterey Open is, but she's Ukrainian and she's refusing to play Russian tennis players because she's number 1 and the other ones aren't. So a lot of people are going to say, oh, that's great, because obviously the Ukraine is in a compromised position and our heart goes out there to the people of the Ukraine. You know, we understand. We don't understand, actually. We have no idea. Oh, we do kind of, because we were Russia in 2004. Not we, the people, but our leaders, you know. And Liz Cheney seems to be one of the leading voices for some God knows what reason. She's saying something about how Vladimir Putin's evil. And then I tweeted her, I said, listen, your dad was the other bald guy that invaded an innocent country back in 2004. And basically, if we were to do that now, the world would probably have seen through our bullshit and sided with Iraq back then. But Liz Cheney, I guess, decides that right now, this is her time to speak, when really she should shut the fuck up and take this one and just be thankful that the people haven't tar and feathered her, or worse, you know, what happened to Mel Gibson at the end of Braveheart, whatever that was. Because it's offensive to me. The hypocrisy is ridiculous. And what's also ridiculous is the fact that they have a goddamn tennis meet still with Russians versus Ukrainians. I don't know where the Monterey thing is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Who Cares podcast.
Welcome to the Who Cares podcast, a podcast that enters your soul with your host, Stephen Moraga.
Now, when we're talking about hypocrisy, we know, I don't want to get too riled up right now, but the title of this show is definitely, I wanted to kind of take a deep dive, and I think we're looking right now at a real leader. We're looking right now at Zelensky. He was a reality star or a comedian or something to that nature. We don't understand the Ukrainian language here, but if I were to interpret, no, I don't want to take it. I don't want to try doing that, because the Ukrainian people need us to be in solidarity with them. And so, anyways, this leader who I guess even the Ukrainian people were aghast at the fact that they voted in a president that was a comedian. It's like if Britain, I guess, I think this is what my understanding of it is. It's like if Great Britain made the Prime Minister Sacha Baron Cohen, or we made Will Ferrell, something like that. He's definitely probably not as stupid as both those guys. I don't mean stupid in the sense of like intelligence, but stupid like Sacha Baron Cohen makes a living making fun of people, but now he's against censorship. I'm not sure why he thinks that like making fun of people and putting them on his movies and their lives were probably ruined because of it. Not to say that those people didn't deserve it, but he has ruined people's lives, and now he's in the name of censorship. That's kind of like, what I'm saying is he's not at all like the leader of Ukraine who says he would die for Ukraine. I don't see Sacha Baron Cohen doing that. I don't see Will Ferrell doing that over here. And who I don't see doing that over here, I don't see Joseph Biden doing that. I don't see Kamala Harris doing that. I don't know about Trump. He might be that fucking crazy that he would. It looks like some kind of weird script. Not to say that he would do a better job or anything, but yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm sure anybody would do a better job than Biden. I think, Hunter Biden might do a better job than Biden. But I think that he probably would like, Trump would probably like to go out in some weird, bizarre romantic tragedy or something like that, that in his mind, when we all would just be like, dude, you died in a tanning salon? What the fuck? I know you stayed here, but everybody else left, bro. You were in the tanning bed when you died? What the fuck? But he might maybe, but he loves himself a lot of Trump, and yes, he projected himself as a man for the United States, and he really, I'm sure he did in his own way care, which is kind of weird because he cares a lot about Trump first and foremost, and that's it. I don't know. It's too hard for me to pontificate about.
Enters your soul.
But one thing I do know is that they saw our leadership that's in now. They didn't attack during Trump's presidency, and they didn't attack during Barack's presidency. Well, they did actually. Though they attacked during Barack's presidency. They took over Crimea, and Barack just sat there like a girl. They took over Georgia in 2008. I think was Barack in there, or was George W. Bush? George W. Bush is probably the worst offender of all of them. He is the leader of a cabal of like the most despicable human, the Bush clan. Probably in modern times the worst genocidal maniac or family the world's ever known. It goes all the way back to Prescott Bush. But you can look that up yourself. But so let's get back. We're looking at the the president of the Ukraine, Zelensky. A lot of people in his country, they're not very happy with him, or they're like, what the fuck did we do? How are we going to... And this guy, surprise, surprise, is on the front lines with a camera in his face. Granted, I think it's admirable what he's doing. I think that he really... And Biden's a big goof and decided to, right off the bat, he offers him asylum over here. And, I mean, I just find that weird because... Maybe if he's facing like death's door, maybe they got intelligence that says Zelensky's going to be going out. That's the only thing I could think. Or Biden's just a fucking weirdo. And hey, why don't we just ask him to come on over here? Of course he's going to say no. And he's going to flip you the middle finger and make you look like a stupid idiot. How did you not see that coming? He flipped in the middle finger and he said, no, I'm going to die a Ukrainian. And I'm going to be here on the front lines, which united like no other. Maybe Biden fell. Maybe it was a co-effort, a duality, a dueling dicks, whatever. No, maybe they came together and said, hey, listen, why don't you ask if I should leave there? Because everything now, because we're supposed to listen to the news, right? We're supposed to listen to the media. And this is the same fucking media that's lied to us for the past, 3 years? I mean, forever. But we're just starting to understand that, now. But as we look back, like all of it's false, right? And whether Trump is good or bad, that's not the case. At least he was a necessary evil, I guess, that exposed the media for what it was, because I think a lot of people really believe them. And not to say that I'm where I'm at now, definitely. I mean, everything's just kind of like unfolded, I mean, how do we reconcile the fact that some megalomaniac supposedly lost his mind? Of course he's going to see 10 steps down the road, Putin. Of course he's going to see 10 steps. Of course he's going to think worst case scenario, what if even China doesn't back me on this? Probably he's shocked by that, but if he's any kind of leader of the free world, not free world, yeah. I mean, they're kind of free over there. But if he's any kind of leader of a superpower, he has intelligence. He knows the vibe of the land. And we're over here talking about how maybe Vladimir Putin lost his mind. I mean, nothing right now adds up. Just be honest with you. Nothing right now adds up. We got a fucking YouTuber for a president over there on the front lines, banding everybody together. We got a leader that has kept everything to the vest for the past 30 years, ever since Boris Yeltsin left, and who's been a fucking cyborg almost. You can't tell whether he's happy or sad or anything. And you're telling me right now he just lost his mind. He says, we're going all or nothing on the Ukraine. I don't know if I buy that. Because just like Donald Trump, there's one thing that Vladimir Putin loves beyond his country, and that is himself. Right? It's himself. So you have to start there, and then you have to look at all the different narratives that are coming out of there, and could it be? Could it be? And I don't even know. I don't even want to go there. But we do know that the Ukraine was the most corrupt country. I mean, they employed Hunter Biden for $50 million. Was one of the not one of top 5 of the most corrupt countries in the world, until I guess this reality star took over. And like I said, I pray for the people, man. I mean, because they didn't ask for this. I'm hearing that fucking a family of 5 burned alive the other day, and then I look and I see that the Russian Union is at some table with other fucking white people with white hair, and they're dictating what's supposed to go on for the people. Who the fuck? I mean, I know I can't say who made them in charge, but I can say that who the fuck made them in charge. I mean, what are these people? These guys are 1 foot in the diabetes grave and another in fucking, in a young Taiwanese boy or lady boy's ass. That's what it looks like to me. They look like that kind of person, whether it be from the Ukraine, all our leaders, their leaders, all the leaders, all across the board. Let's wipe them all out. They need to go. Talk about the French Revolution. The world needs a revolution. Absolutely, it needs one. You don't think so? You still are. I'm looking at all these like tweets on Twitter here, and they're still going after Trump. I mean, they're people are. And to me, I found that a lot of them are bots because a lot of them were made in like 2020 or 21, and come on, it's not. It's not. And if you're being that politically charged and people are actually listening to you, there's something going on there, right? I mean, you couldn't build that much of an army of thought in that time. So a lot of these are bots and whatnot, and maybe they're Russian, maybe they're not, maybe they're counterintelligence. I don't know, maybe they're here to break us because what the fuck happened to COVID? Did that just go away? Did it just, flim flam and take off into the air? I mean, I'm still wondering about that. I understand the Ukraine people are a good people. And I think we see a lot of, well, oh my God, what if that happened here, right? Well, first of all, it wouldn't, because Vladimir Putin is concentrating not on getting the USSR. That's not, if anybody has read any kind of Vladimir Putin book or anything, it's more, it goes back farther than that. It's not, I'm sure there's some Baltic states that he does not want. But he believes, I'm sure, that and who are we really to say or get involved in any of this? And when I see an article that says Zelensky right away today says we need immediate entrance into the European Union. You know what that tells me? I don't know the history enough. That's what that tells me of the Ukraine trying to get into the European Union. I don't know that history. If anybody out there, please write to us at Steven at whocaresthepodcast.com, or you can find me. Where can you find me? Just do that. Or you can go to our Twitter page and at What's the Play Games, and just ask the question right there. You can do that. But where was I? Ah, yes, we're talking about Putin. Where was I? I think I completely lost my mind right now. Okay. Well, Putin. I don't know, but please write into Liz Cheney if you can and tell her what a pile of shit she is, because the hypocrisy is on a level I can never understand. And she needs to be taken out. She needs to be taken out. I mean, within reason. I mean, don't do anything, violent or anything. Of course not. We need to unvote her. Whatever that word is. What is it? That's how much I care about the voting system, because I think it's all garbage. If a woman like that, with a genocidal dad like that, I mean, look at who was, just ask yourself, like, oh yeah, but I still believe in America. I still want to believe that, they do, our leaders do stuff for us. I mean, one question, two questions. Did Iraq have anything to do with 9/11? No. Why the fuck do we go there, right? Number two, what company stood to gain the most as a military contractor? I don't know. Her dad's former company, when he was the CEO of, called Halliburton, and we know that for a fact that the amount of money that they profited from was enough money for your whole county and their grandkids for the next 150, 300 years to go to school. I mean, that's the serious money that we're talking here. And we can't discount that. We can't let these people off the hook. If Dick Cheney has another heart attack, which I'm praying to, please, Lord, give Dick Cheney another heart attack. Another heart attack. Yeah, because that guy's a megalomaniac, the likes of which we've never seen. And the problem is they were so, I would understand, or I'd have some kind of compassion towards the Bushes and the Cheneys and all that, or the Clintons before them, or the Baracks after them. And I don't even know where Trump fits in. He's not involved in this one because he's never been welcome to their good old boys club. But I would have more compassion for them if they were just honest about things. And it doesn't mean that they need to give away trade secrets. It doesn't mean that they need to give away, classified information. But the tonality for which we're in right now is something I've never seen before. Not one person has belief in the government. Not one person has belief in their fellow citizen. And I'm talking specifically about people you meet on the street. They're scared of you. And I've done the unholy part by touching the person on their arm and saying, hey, it's all right. And let me just tell you, listeners, Who Cares podcast listeners, you go out and do that. Just watch the hilarity that ensues. These people are so afraid, and that's really not their fault. And maybe I should take that back, but I don't want to. Who's going to stand in the way of a good joke? But it's of course it's the leader's fault. They've kept us sequestered, and they've costed kids the most important years of their life. And parents are livid. Some parents don't even want to talk about COVID, not because it's real, but because it affects their children. And their children they know are going to grow up to be wackos. Get your voice heard. When everybody is out there on the streets just waiting to go viral, you have another opportunity. And that is to come to anchor.fm. Download the free Anchor app and join us here at the What's the Play family. And make sure that you DM us here, Steven, at Who Cares the Podcast, or go to info@whatstheplay.net so you can join our family. We'll promote the shit out of you. We will promote everything about you. Make sure you're cool. We're not going to promote some of you weirdos. We're going to make sure we promote you, because everybody needs their voice to be heard. Everybody during this time needs that voice, right? Don't you need that voice? You can go global tomorrow. Just join anchor.fm. Go to anchor.fm to get started, all right? But make sure more than all that you join the What's the Play family. Info@whatstheplay.net will help you set it up, will help you go through all the situational things that you need to do. And tomorrow morning, we'll make sure that you get your voice heard. Some of them will assimilate. Some of them, it probably won't be for the majority of kids. It probably will be an easy transition once they finally get off their supervision of their parents. I mean, that's pretty much all a kid wants to do after a certain age. But the parents are getting more out of it by having them there at their house and caressing them and cuddling them, or maybe they're not even doing that, but at least they know they're safe. Well, that's great. But your son or daughter has to live life too, right? They have to live life. You were able to. And your generation was the one that fucking got us in this mess. What we're going to do is we're going to have a fundraiser for Ukraine. We're going to partner up with Chalk. Yes, my last name is Moraga. Okay, good. Why don't you write to me, Stephen@whocaresthepodcast.com, Stephen@whocaresthepodcast.com. Now, in saying all this, we want to know, it's getting to this. With Zelensky being a man, he is on the front lines. He's leading his people. I posed this question to at least 5 of my friends, and I said this: what if, just say for instance, Gavin Newsom was voted as Ukraine's president? And this is the response I got from ages 18 to 24. And I thought it was funny, but I didn't know from younger people who I would think like Gavin Newsom, maybe, possibly, so kind of, sort of, more than people of sane mind. The guy is a complete and utter failure, not just in his terms of his policy, but in his communication level and his arrogance and his ability to go outside without a mask. I mean, that right there just tells you, obviously, the hypocrisy, but the bourgeoisie type thinking and the disdain that he probably has for the common folk, which is us. And imagine if Gavin Newsom to any one of our leaders were the leaders of the Ukraine. Are you kidding me right now? I can't even say it with a straight face. I don't think that there would be one motherfucker to help us out. StardustPill.com, StardustPill.com, sponsors of the Who Cares podcast. You can go right now and you type in Who Cares. And what you do, you type in Who Cares and you get 10% off at an already reduced rate. It was $50 a pill, now it's $25 a pill, 50% off, plus another 10 from me. man, Stardust Pill, why don't my listeners just rape them? Why don't you just rape the company? Why don't you do sanctions like we are doing to Vladimir Putin on the Stardust company, because you're not obviously going to buy it, or are you going to buy it? If you don't buy it, I'm not buying you as a human being. What do they need to do? Give every fucking cent to a war-torn country like the Ukraine, or an impoverished country like Zimbabwe or the Sudan? Well, they might do that. Give them time, people. They're a very fresh company. I will mention that to them, though. In fact, I think it's amazing that I even thought about that right now. I will say, Stardust Pill founders, this is what you need to do. Well, we're busy right now, Stephen. You're busy because of me, motherfuckers. That's why you're busy. StardustPill.com. It prevents almost everything that has to do with aging. It is the anti-aging formula. It is the anti-aging miracle drug, but it's not a drug. It's a supplement. And so when you take Stardust Pill, it's like basically, remember when you got jerked off the first time? Maybe it was after third period. Maybe it was after, or if you're a woman, remember the first time you got fingered and it just felt good that a different finger than yours was up in there. That's what StardustPill.com is like over time. Now you can take it. Don't just be calling me after one day or even 1 week and say, "Oh, my hair is still kind of gray. I still don't get wet anymore." Well, I would say, number one, look at who your stressors are. And number two, who are you married to or who are you with in your life? And then you would have to understand that I took this for a long time. Did I see results? Absolutely. In fact, I took a picture of myself. Let's see, last month, approximately about a month ago, and I wasn't too happy with the way I looked, even though I looked fantastic. It just wasn't up to the Stephen Moraga standard, so to speak. And I thought, I need to share this with everyone. I need for everyone to see this. I need them to understand that, like, there's a body in here that needs to get out. But I need an extra kick in the ass. I need an extra something to make me feel good again. What do you know? StardustPill.com. And I will unleash, I will unveil, I will take the robe off. I will tell everybody, I'm sorry that you want to eat Doritos, but look at this body. While you're over there eating Doritos, I'm over here pumping iron. I'm over here flexing. StardustPill.com, StardustPill.com. I think that if you don't go there, I'd have to question, because right now I'm looking at their metrics and stuff. Most of our audience has a college level degree, at least some masters, a couple doctorates. We don't want them, but we have a very high intelligentsia. And if you don't go there, I'm gonna have to go back with my tail between my legs to start it, and they're gonna pull the plug and they're gonna say, "Hey, I thought your fucking audience was smart." And I'd say, "Oh, this is a double-ended question. This is a what can I say? Obviously not." So StardustPill.com. This is what it does. Strongly supports healthy aging, stamina, endurance, enhances energy and your immune system. Premium supplement for hair growth. There's no GMOs. There's no irradiation. IRRADITO. Irradiation. It's a new one to me, and I am a wordsmith. No additives, no preservatives, no artificial colors, no irradiation again. Okay, wait a minute. Who wrote this? Irradiation. Yeah, irradiation. And no gluten again. Oh, they put no GMOs. I'm sorry. Somebody needs to write their copy better. I am not going to stand for it. Well, whatever. This is a plug for them. StardustPill.com. They are. I mean, let's be honest. I'm messing this whole thing up. I'm messing this all up, but it's kind of like a no-brainer on this one. I mean, I'm just saying, it just is. Do you want to look young? Then take it. We all want to look young. We all want to look, 5 years younger. And the best compliment, I posted something in my gram, and somebody said, I thought that video was from a couple of years ago. I go, what do you mean? Well, I said, your hair, but you just look so youthful. And I said, well, I didn't even say, I just said, well, yeah, that's what I did. I just said, I did. And that's an absolute true story. I don't really have a comment for that. Thank you. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yep, that's right. Stardust Pill. So stardustpill.com, go get yourself some, and you write into Steven at Who Cares the Podcast. Tell me all about it. Steven at whocaresthepodcast.com. We will share your messages of love, vitality, youth, how many people you fucked now, how your dick works, how your pussy gets wet, all that kind of stuff. How you don't have to be embarrassed anymore, or you don't have to dye your hair on the weekends. How you don't, like women, I know you do that. You get in those roots. If you're trying to go on a new date or something, you're like, oh shit. Because I've seen it and it's weird when it's orange a little bit. And, you shouldn't be going gray that early because you're still like 35 or something, And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Just relieve the anxiety by taking stardustpill.com. Stardustpill.com. Go there now. So what we're gonna do, hypothetically speaking, Gavin Newsom could you see him doing anything that is remotely close to leading a country in war? With his communication skills, could you see him communicating to the Ukrainian people? Let's assume that he spoke Ukrainian. How would that go? And he likes to say the word damn a lot, which is a very
California Governor
very
Gavin Newsom did a really odd video interview this week with several media outlets, including the Sacramento Bee. In the 6-minute, 25-second YouTube interview clip, Newsom said damn 9 times and slammed his desk with his hand and fist 59 times within 6 minutes. He also made some really strange statements and with a funky drawl.
It'd be damn nice if our homegrown teams start focusing on what's right. Everybody outside this state is bitching about this state. And guys, forgive me, I know I'm a little pointed today, but I've been taking a lot from a few folks for a lot of months. So it's nice to be able to express myself too. But I do it with deep pride in this state. As a Californian, I'm a future ex-governor. Could happen in a few weeks, could happen in a few years. I love this damn state. We're number.
Partisanship aside, I don't give a fuck because not Republican nor Democrat, I feel, aren't for this job either. I just feel like Gavin Newsom wants it the most, and yet nobody can see him the most being our leader. So I think it's fascinating to see and I think we should do that for everybody. We should use this Zelensky character or this Zelensky man as our barometer for our leaders going forward. Can you imagine our leader doing what he's doing right now? This man, Zelensky, is a man for the times. Gavin Newsom is not. He's just a fucking puppet of huge proportions. I would never, ever see this man doing that. And if you say differently, then you haven't lived in California during this time of crises. Let's take one of the, what's the one? The guy with the patch on his eye? He's a congressman. Probably not now. He probably would be a good person to have on the line. Let's just leave him out. We definitely, the Cuomos, they're gone. Hillary, see her on the line as a president? Would she be on the line? No, she'd be talking shit on the people on the front lines, saying something weird. And Barack, no, I don't see him getting involved. It's possible. I don't want to discount him. It's possible. He just wouldn't know what to do because he's never probably picked up a gun in his life. But I don't really know. I don't. But Gavin Newsom, I think, is the most offensive to me when I think about a leader that we have in the free world here in America as the leader of the Ukraine. I'm trying to envision all these people. I'm trying to Kamala Harris, circle him out. Mike Pence. Oh God, I don't think anybody listened to Mike Pence. Who is there a leader among us? No, I've come to this conclusion. No, there isn't. So Gavin Newsom as the president of the Ukraine, I think you'd have a better shot if you had possibly, who were we talking about earlier? I think if you had possibly, I don't know. I'm trying to, I think I've met way more resolute and absolute men, because we found out a lot of these generals are terrible too. They love to gossip and stuff like that. You know, they gossip on Trump or Biden. I mean, it's like they were given positions, and I don't know if they thought that was owed to them or what, but they need to shut the fuck up. Who knew that our generals were a bunch of... I do, because this whole generation of baby boomers is just, they've really failed on a level that nobody's ever seen before. And so, you know, the one thing that generals have is that they're generals, and they, you know, they go down with the ship, or they, you know, they shut the fuck up when it comes to their service, right? Well, I guess these generals took a different oath or something. So I really don't know who would it be. And if you say Bernie Sanders, good God, help you. I don't know. I don't know who it'd be, and that's the fucking scary thing. I know one thing: if Gavin Newsom were the president of the Ukraine, I think that Putin would walk down to Kiev by himself. I think that he'd just push the tanks away, and then he'd walk into there and just he'd yell at Gavin Newsom, and then he'd just push him down with his hand and say, "You're a bitch. I run your I eat your mom's pussy, gurgle my balls, my nuts on your forehead now." That's what he would say. There's no way Gavin Newsom stands up to any tyranny, stands up to anything. He'd probably still be trying to negotiate while not wearing a mask, but telling everybody to. I mean, that's the hypocrisy of all of those bourgeoisie people at the game, at the Rams game, at Super Bowl, not wearing masks, strikes a chord in me, man. Like, and I think Eric Garcetti got booed the other day here in LA when the Rams won, as well he should. But I mean, let's go farther than that. Remove these people from office. Not asking for an insurrection, absolutely not. But just remove them from office. These people have no place in functioning society because they're a bunch of pussies and they're a bunch of fucking idiots. But they're not idiots in the sense that they're stupid. They're idiots because they feel that they're better than you, and they feel that they don't have to do what you do, and they feel this sense of entitlement, elitism, the likes of which you have no idea because you haven't been coddled the whole time like these fuckers have. And as much as we want to be all inclusive to other races, let's keep looking at the Senate and their... So you tell me if the Democratic Party's plan is working. I'm going to say it's not.
Enters your soul.
Ready.
Friends and enemies, children of all people, it's time.
Oh, I was just saying.
Well, it's time, once again, for you to understand that Miss Meg Lee, the Southern Belle, has joined us.
I know, can you believe it?
She's here, everybody.
I came out of my cave.
Keep your dick in your pants.
I came out of my cave for your birthday.
Roar.
Can we celebrate? Yeah, let's mention that right away.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, it's a week-long birthday.
That's right. It's a month-long birthday.
Yeah, how old are you, 2019?
2019, exactly. And so what I am so fascinated by is that everybody out there has been clamoring. They've been sending me emails. They've been wondering, because I've been talking solo for a very long time.
Yeah, you doing good though. You got a good voice for it.
I have a face for radio.
Your voice never falters.
Thank you.
You know,
I like to talk to myself.
You always have a very good, like strong, you know, radio voice.
Is that what you want?
Strong radio voice, like
that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you could do like, you know, the person that does like movie previews, trailers.
I know land far away.
All he wanted was just peace.
And to save Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Who Cares podcast. So, Miss Meg Lee, since you've been gone, there's been a lot of things that have happened in my life and your life, and we want to know what's going on. But before that, I think the people have been wanting us to tell them how to live their life, because I think they're very confused right now.
Oh, yeah. First of all, I don't think Russia's... I'm going to tell the other countries how to live. I don't think Russia is the bad guy.
Really?
I don't think we should even believe what's going on in the news, because
That's
they're
right.
really blasting it nonstop.
They've lied to us for the past 2 or 3 years.
I mean, wow, all of a sudden this is news all over the news, really?
We're supposed to believe them.
I mean, come on. This is a distraction from what's really going on.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But
what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out what's really going on, though. What are they trying to cover up to make us think like, oh, World War III, look at the news,
That's
everybody.
Right.
It's all about Russia and Ukraine.
And Vladimir Putin's losing his mind all of a sudden.
Like, who fucking talked about Ukraine and Russia? Like, I mean, it was just kind of like an afterthought. Yeah. Really, we didn't really, I don't know.
We were just wondering what China was doing, dropping the biggest weapon the world's ever known.
Yeah.
And that's destroyed pretty much every country.
Like, right?
But that's gone now.
I mean, I don't even know.
COVID ends.
I think all the countries are in cahoots together with, I mean, you know.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think, yeah, it has to be. And if the U.S. is blasting this news, that's because the U.S. is upset that one of their resources is going to be threatened. You know, like, oh, shit, Russia knows about fucking Ukraine. They're the mass producers of barley. That's our beer. That's the makers of...
Well, remember Hunter Biden was one of the main... he was in one of the top energy companies, I believe. He was getting $50 million. Yeah, he got busted. So he was one of their top executives. Hunter Biden, the guy with the crack pipe.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Wow, they gave him a real job?
Well, supposedly.
Wow. Is that the one that was fucking his cousin or something?
His dead brother's wife.
Oh, wow, that's right. Insane.
Do you have a friend that has that fucks dead brothers' wives? I don't.
I don't.
And these are the people that run our country.
But what if you are with both brothers 2 different times?
Oh,
when do you know? I mean...
That's totally different.
This, like, you know...
That's true.
One's upstairs and one's downstairs, and you know.
That's true. I do know somebody like that.
Yeah. You're with the one upstairs, but
I know a girl that did that.
Yeah, right. And she ends up choosing the one downstairs. Crazy.
Idiot.
Stairs, you know.
Yeah.
That's all. No, but you know.
Stairway to
how have you
hell.
been doing? Because I think you've been up on cloud. I mean,
I am. I've had a lot of gratitude.
Yeah. Love the new room that you've remodeled it. Yeah.
I painted it a mint green.
Very zen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My mom told me that I need some peace in my life.
Yeah, green is calming.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. All shades of green.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is true.
Like that.
It is.
Treyu?
Yeah, it's Treyu from the movie.
Treyu?
Remember Treyu?
Yeah, from Never Ending Story.
Yeah, Never Ending Story. Yeah.
This is a never ending story right now.
It is. You know what's a never ending story? It felt like last night.
Oh yeah.
No, that was really cool. Like that was the first time I want to say going out last night.
Yes.
Was like a real treat because I never.
We haven't gone out in a while.
Yeah, we went to like a public place with like other people that we don't know.
Yeah, like a bar.
That was really cool.
But a nice one.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool, and
for my birthday.
It's been years since I've been out. Yeah.
Years?
Years since I've been out to like a.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like a bar. Yeah, totally. Without kids, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. Well, you know, because you were staying in.
Usually, it's like like when we go out to dinner for family birthdays, we all pick a restaurant, but all the kids, everybody goes.
Right,
it's like a family event. I've never been there with like
me.
Yeah, close friend. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we haven't been out together in a while.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
wow.
You've been busy.
You went to the Great Open, or what's that place? The Wolf Lodge?
Oh, yeah. I've been spending all my...
With your man and the kids?
I've been throwing away all my money on ridiculous places like the Great Wolf Lodge and...
During COVID.
Legoland.
During COVID.
Yeah.
They didn't even shut it down.
You know what's crazy?
Yes.
I never got COVID at the Las Vegas public pool, the beach at the Mandalay Bay. I went there twice, a couple of times during the whole... This was the first year of COVID when it was really crazy. And nobody had their masks on the beach. That. Everybody had to wear the mask on the hotel. But, by the beach, where everybody's at, no, don't worry, you don't have to wear your mask. And then never got COVID there. Never got COVID at Great Wolf Lodge, where tons of people in the water park, no masks, or Legoland.
It's when you came here.
It's when I just came right back to home, and I think I was just staying at a hotel.
You came and stopped by the night that I got COVID.
Okay, I didn't get that time either.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's
I even resisted that one. It was when somebody, I think, asked me for a cigarette. I must have gotten it from them. See?
Wait. You smoked their cigarette?
I was outside of a bit. That's the only time I came into contact with somebody that was not my because none of my family members that I was in close contact with got it. It was with the person. I narrowed it down. It was the person that I offered a cigarette to because that person did not have a cigarette. I mean, did not have a mask on.
Okay, so you're saying
transient.
That close proximity. Oh, is it transient?
Well, it just came out of nowhere.
Motherfucking homeless.
Right? Like,
I'm getting sick of this homeless shit.
Don't come up to me and ask me for a fucking cigarette.
Don't be homeless.
And he caught me off guard, too.
Wait. If he's homeless...
Because I was smoking without a mask.
Why is he at the motel?
Trying to find somebody with cigarettes. And he found me.
Really? He wasn't staying there, you don't think?
I mean, he came out of nowhere. No, there's people that are looking for, like, whatever they can get for free.
Wow. Like a blanket?
And the ones that come out of, like, nowhere, they surprise you. Like, whoa, where did you come from?
Yeah. Oh, COVID guy?
What the fuck?
You got COVID?
Where'd you come from? A hole? Like, on the ground?
China? Did you come from Wuhan?
Fucking Wuhan? Dr. Fauci? What,
Okay, let me just tell you about this. I just learned this, okay?
Yeah.
So Dr. Fauci, he is supposedly...
Who is?
The doctor. Okay, for anybody that doesn't know. He's supposedly the guru that has been the champion for the NIH.
Yes.
He has been the main source of info for this whole COVID phenomenon, right?
Yeah.
He's been the go-to guy that's kind of been telling us
goes to
where the sun sets.
Yeah.
Do we wear masks? Do we not?
What do we do, Dr. Fauci?
Right, and legitimately, do you know anything more about COVID now? At this, what is today? March the 4th?
No, still.
Do you know anything else?
With the flu, right? A crazy flu?
I mean, do you know more?
No, I don't.
Or at least any more than you did 2 years ago when you got it?
How it? No, white kills some and white doesn't kill others.
Right.
No.
And you had some, unfortunately, had some very close to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy because I always thought.
Oh, my dad had it.
Yeah. Oh, but he got vaccinated, right? So it wasn't as bad, right?
And it was also the Omicron, which is not that bad.
Well, that's nuts.
That's not the real COVID.
You know?
Which is good. I'm glad you got that. I mean, thank God.
Yeah, they got us so scared though because I got it too when it was like the crazy one, right? Like,
right, me too.
Yeah, you did too. Yeah, you got it a couple times, didn't you?
No, I got the Omicron, I think, when my dad did.
Oh, okay. Too. Yeah, but the way they were sounding, because everybody else was like, they're like, oh yeah, this 30-year-old person that, you know, even like famous singers and were dying.
Were they?
I don't know, but I was like,
were they that famous? They weren't real famous.
Like, I smoke cigarettes. Like, if you smoke cigarettes, you're totally dead.
Yeah, but then I heard that if you do smoke cigarettes, that helped you.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, what? Yeah, because
I heard both.
Yeah, me too. Okay, yeah. You know, I figure like 2 negatives have to make a positive.
So I smoke more weed.
Smoke, COVID, bad.
Smoke COVID,
bad. Hey, I'm gonna smoke it out.
Well, I think the chances of you dying from COVID. You didn't have underlying conditions when you were growing up, right?
I mean, they say smoker. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about underlying conditions.
Does that count?
No.
I don't know. They seem like every little thing.
You're a sickly kid.
Okay, yeah, no.
I got strep throat.
Oh yeah, see that.
I got scarlet fever when I was a kid.
Oh, you see, I heard scarlet fever was one of the things that was a risk factor. Yeah.
I kicked that ass.
Wow, my mom had scarlet fever too.
I got the scarlets.
You had scarlet fever?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because I
feel like I'm from 1682.
I know. I told him, wow. Like,
isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I thought they had a vaccination for that.
Wow, I didn't know scarlet fever was still going on. Like
in 1997.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Scarlets.
Oh, you're my mom, huh? You guys probably got the same.
My girlfriend at the time, Lucretia, goes, "Oh, you got the scarlets," and I said, "I do."
What was the difference between scarlet fever and regular fever?
It wasn't
Did
pleasant.
you have red marks or something?
No, you know what? It wasn't gonorrhea.
I figured you turned scarlet or something. You know?
No, it was. It didn't burn like gonorrhea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
You know, honestly though, one of the main diseases that really hurt me.
Gonorrhea.
That hurt me, but was mononucleosis. It destroyed me.
I heard that.
It weakened me. My body's never been the same when I was a freshman.
Oh, that's when people get it. Another high school girl.
I got it from.
They always say like, "Oh, the high school guy."
I had a senior girlfriend was a freshman.
Oh.
Mariana.
Did it have to do with going down on people or something?
Her family has an Italian restaurant, Agrusa's.
Did you go down there? Is that how you got mono? Because that's what I heard.
No.
How you get it?
Oh no, I just kissed her.
Oral sex. Oh, okay.
I'm a
it's a kissing.
freshman.
That's right. It's kissing.
It's not the pussy kissing disease.
Wow, that's French kissing.
I think she had I remember feeling her pussy. It was a lot of hair down there.
Was you the first person that you tongue kissed? French kiss?
No. I had a girlfriend. I cheated on my my freshman girlfriend, Yvette, who was a cheerleader too.
I can't believe all this.
And Mariana was a senior cheerleader.
Did Mariana have a sister?
She did.
Teresa? What?
Younger sister?
I thought there was, because you said Italian restaurant.
Yeah, it's not the one you're thinking of.
Okay.
That's the one that that goof that we knew, Carlos, his brother, used to date that other one.
Oh, so you know who else did?
But that's not a Grusa's. That's it was that place. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah, I know.
Who cares? It was an Italian name.
Agnes Marie's or something?
She won a settlement. The mother, she was a waitress at Lascari's, sued John Lascari, and then got that.
No way.
Huh? And it opened up an Italian restaurant 2 doors down for John Lascari.
Yeah.
And it's out of business.
But
probably because they met the Amadors. I would say that's probably why.
You know what? That's probably.
It ruins everybody.
Oh, that's one that ended up a doctor though, right?
Oh, Corey.
No,
I'm
cool. Sorry.
Oh, Corey's cool. Yeah.
A P.
Oh, PA.
PA.
No, you don't like PAs.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You would like him.
PAs.
Corey's a good one.
Really?
Yeah, Corey's a good one. The other one's.
You know what's weird? Sometimes I don't.
The other one looks like olive oil.
Sometimes I don't trust people whose ears kind of like
So, anyways,
yeah.
Miss Meg Lee, a lot has happened.
I know.
And everybody's been wondering where have you been. I've been answering questions.
Yeah.
I
know.
I've been people
working.
Okay. Let me pull them out for you.
9 to 5. 10 to 5.
Yeah, what are you doing now? What are you doing?
You
want to give a shout out?
I just want to give a shout out to Columbia Business Forums for all of your printing and marketing needs. We're a small, low price distributor of all printing goods, and that goes from business forms to checks to prescription pads.
Really?
Really.
How about vaccination cards?
Yeah, we can do it. Anything that you see print on, we do.
You print me a vaccination card?
Anything. Oh, yeah.
No, you're not going to do that.
I thought you already had one.
I did. Yeah. I know, I got
Yeah,
vaccinated.
you got vaccinated and boosted, right?
Boosted?
But you know what? If it's printed on, we do it.
That's right. What are you going to, can you print on girls' boobies?
Yeah, we can do that too.
All right.
If you got the boobs.
Well, listen, I do once a week. I do a mailbag.
Yes.
I won't leave that to the
Oh,
end.
I love this part.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I got.
This is what I came for. Because
Did you?
as you know, I do have to start that 10 to 5. But like you said,
Yes.
I love this part.
This is from Jester32.
We should do like a drum roll. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. He's having trouble with his girl.
Oh.
She doesn't trust him
Oh.
because he works a lot.
Oh.
While she got unemployment and can chill and think about what he's doing all day.
Yeah, so she's obviously insecure about something.
Yeah, what is it? What do you think? What do you have to say to Jester?
I think he's probably worn out because he's working so many hours to provide for,
Helping the country?
Yeah, and her unemployment probably only covers her little expenses. Like,
Do you think she shares? It doesn't sound like it.
No, she probably just keeps it as her pocket money.
Yeah.
And
Basically, she's staying home all day while he actually has to work and keep his job or whatever.
And I bet the house isn't even clean.
Oh.
She probably doesn't even make dinner either.
Do you think they live
She's
together?
probably a lousy cook.
He lives on his own.
I hope.
I would think. He didn't put that in there.
Hope he doesn't put. I hope they don't have. I hope they have 2 separate accounts.
Ooh.
Please.
Chester,
For anybody out there, even if you have a relationship.
And if you guys have a joint one right now, make sure you open another one. You get that direct deposit on that other one.
Yep. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Obviously, she needs to move. If she can't trust,
Yeah, what's she not trusting him?
why
for?
is she in a relationship?
He wouldn't write to us if he
Right?
didn't think that he
Poor
was doing the
guy.
right thing. I know.
Poor guy. He's just trying to provide,
Yeah.
and he's got this. No, it's not going to work out. It's
I
probably
feel like
gonna-
she must be hiding something.
I figure she's probably got somebody on the side coming out
Yeah.
of the house,
I mean, if she's been chilling
and she's only worried he's going to come home too soon.
and she's got some money.
Yeah, she's like, "What time are you going to be
Shit,
home?"
I wonder what her name is.
I don't think she cares what he's.
Do you think I've been there?
I think you've been that guy that she's been with.
Is that why he's writing in?
Yeah, he's like, "Motherfucker, I found you."
Steven at whocaresthepodcast.com. Steven at whocaresthepodcast.com.
I knew I'd find you one day.
Yeah, I wonder if he's like trying to see how I'd react.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think of this story, huh? Sound
Oh,
familiar?
shit.
Sound familiar to you,
I
man?
don't know. He didn't say where he's at. He lives. Well, we have a vast audience.
But you're like, you know what? It sounds really familiar. Like one too many stories. In my
I know.
life.
I know.
I've been.
Hey, listen, Jester. I didn't know. Okay, I would never mess with a man and his woman, because there's plenty of women,
Yeah, so many.
and
so many
I
people in
don't
the
need
world.
that drama in my life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you know it's always that one weirdo boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like I'm just walking in my car and then he sticks me. I'm just opening my car door.
Right. I
you
know.
And I never saw it coming.
Somebody's like, "Hey, did you order?"
Boom,
Boom.
boom. Yeah, right there. And I'm like, over her?
Hi.
As I'm dying, I'm
you need
like-
a light for your cigarette?
And
Boom.
he's all, did you know Alyssa? And I'm like,
No.
her? Really? That's all I'm going out for her? Fuck, you could have her. Stinky pussy.
The one that had a really loose pussy.
Liz, yeah.
She was with
God,
10,000
yeah.
guys, and you chose me.
Yeah, me? Jesus.
How about like number 1,000?
Start with A.
Or should I-
Work your way down to S. Okay? What the fuck you start with S for?
Man, dude. Jeez. How did I get to be the lucky one that you found out about? There's like
Great.
10 million.
I really feel like that's gonna
I
be
know.
my downfall.
Like, you're the one that they
like
can
in
find.
Carlito's way.
Yeah.
He never even thought about Benny Blanco from LeBlanc.
Yeah.
And the LeBlanc. Matt LeBlanc. No, he never thought about him, but then at the end of the day, that's the one that he just brushed aside. Mm-hmm. It's always
It's
something
always
like
the
that.
least suspecting.
Yeah, the ones who really are your adversaries, they're not the ones that are going to do that to you.
Yeah, the ones that look mild. Oh, they're not a threat.
Right.
The ones that look the least threatening are those psycho ones.
Ex-school shooters, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Those two dweebs, those two
Idiots.
nerds.
Dorks.
Those gooky dorks.
Oh my God, right now.
I said goofy. Those goofy.
Oh, goofy dorks.
Yeah, you know. But like, I thought we were trying to throw in a word to see where it fits.
Tone.
But you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like, oh,
So I think he's wondering do you think that he has every right to be wary of this girl? And wondering why. I think he's asking pretty much why would she think that she doesn't trust me?
yeah,
when it
that's a
sounds like-
defense mechanism. She's doing that to throw you off because she's already cheating, probably. I mean, look, if she's not sharing any of her unemployment,
you can tell though, Jester. You can like when you do like a move or something.
Yeah.
And if she's saying something like weird, like how normally during sex and something, and it used to be like like when she's riding you, for instance, that's the way she comes, and then she doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah. Does she have to take a shower when you get home all the
time? Oh,
she's in the shower.
That's a dead giveaway, huh?
Yeah, why
like
she's taking a shower, really?
Like how you did the staircase.
Does she want to know exactly what time you're going to be home?
See?
Oh, what time are you going to get home?
Oh, shit.
I'm making dinner, even though she never makes dinner.
That's right.
I think she's a lousy cook or whatever.
Jester, you came in the right place.
Yeah. I mean, I would think Chester with your name, it would probably
Jester, not Chester.
Oh, Jester?
Yeah, like court jester.
Like a court jester.
Yeah, like Jester 32,
oh,
I think.
That's new. I've never heard
underscore
that one.
32.
Oh, that's okay. That's his online names. That's probably not even that. Okay.
But yeah, I'm sure his name isn't Chester.
I was gonna say that's.
We know a Jester.
That is a good name.
He married an older woman.
I've never heard of a Jester though.
Jester. I mean Justin Jester.
Oh yeah, that Jester. Yeah, you married his mom's friend or something, or no?
His mom. Or it looks like my aunt. Let me ask you about that. I have a friend that recently. Looks like we haven't seen him in a while.
Some people are into older women.
I mean, this is an older woman.
Well, some people like to have a mom figure around in their life all the time. And maybe that's what he was looking for.
This whole time.
This whole time.
And I could only talk to him.
I can see that.
I could only tuck him in bed a couple of times.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
I tried to tuck him in bed one time. So it's okay.
Because didn't he like to cuddle? He was missing out on the loving mother aspect.
Yeah.
That's all he really
you
wanted.
have a loving mother.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like cool with like. I don't
did you cuddle with your mom? Not like your brother did.
Yeah, I get it right. No, we all like still.
You all cuddled?
Yeah, we all actually still hang out in the same bed. Yeah, we all get in the same bed and still like now my kids and then me and then my brother will join. Whoever's
it's like you know how many people are listening
Willy
right now?
Wonka family.
Yeah, you know how many people are listening right now and fucking hate you.
I know it's I think nothing. It's so weird. Maybe that's probably why I have a hard time growing up because I think like, hey, we're all in the same bed. We're all like it's like, hey.
Are those your footsies?
My brother twirls his hair. I just
That's so cute.
We're all watching the same show.
Yeah, there's people in the projects right now.
We're all watching Dateline.
Dateline?
It's a good mystery for the whole family.
Yeah, did you hear about that surfing royalty that almost killed a friend of ours?
No. Oh, yes, I did.
That was on Dateline.
That was a crazy one. I know. I couldn't believe it. She made the show. Although I didn't see that one live. I only saw
It was on YouTube.
It kind of ruined Dateline for me, though. Then I thought, like, Dateline's
Is it real?
Dateline's
All right, we have another.
yes, okay.
Another email. And Stephen at whocaresthepodcast.com. Stephen at whocaresthepodcast.
Stephen with a PH.
With a PH.
Not with a V.
That's right. Oh, it's from Christina.
Oh, Christina.
I was in a bad accident. A very small.
Bad.
Oh yeah. What the heck? Because I had the
This is your old
assistant.
secretary.
Right. I was in a very bad accident. Okay.
Yeah.
A very small amount of friends. Oh, give a fuck. That's pretty much it.
Oh, like nobody cares?
Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh.
And it was very bad. She sent the pictures in, by the way.
Oh, and how were they? Was it bad?
I sent her Mama Cazos. I sent her a dinner.
Oh, because it was that bad?
Yeah, it was a friend of the show, Christina.
Was she messed up?
Yeah, she has broken pelvis, all that kind of stuff.
Did the car start on fire too?
Let me show you the picture. You can tell me. You can tell me if it's it. But anyways, she was upset.
Because her friends didn't care. Did you visit her in the hospital?
Nobody gave a fuck. So that was the reason we're knight in shining armor over here.
What kind of person was she?
She's a wonderful person.
Oh, she was very nice. Okay.
She's very nice.
Well, obviously she was hanging out with the wrong friends.
Right.
That's sad.
She could tell you that, but I mean, there's got to be something deeper than that. Like,
what about her
even
family?
the wrong. I mean, somebody needs
family?
to care. What do you mean family?
She doesn't have family that cares, like mom,
probably,
dad.
that's who's probably taking care of her.
Sister, brother.
I have no idea, but I would assume she's not doing it on her own. She can't walk or anything.
Oh, she can't. She's doing one of those full body casts.
I don't know, but I'm going to show you the car. You tell me.
Okay.
And anyways, she was very appreciative of the meal that I sent.
That's cool.
Yeah, Mama's Causes was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Okay.
It's an Italian restaurant over here in Anaheim.
Yeah, that's where she works.
Here.
Oh wow. Okay. Let me see this. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy, huh? And yes, listen, everybody. If you're having a bad day, if you've been in an accident,
that's bad.
Go ahead and email us because we'll have to verify it. But We're here to help.
I think the internal, though.
We're here to help.
I think, like...
I would send you Mama Casas, too.
I think the person who was in this might be okay. It looks like...
And she's okay.
Front damage. I mean, she really broke her pelvis, though?
Yeah, like a bunch of stuff broke. Her pelvis,
really?
her arm, a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess I
crushed.
could see that. Was that a Prius?
And, this is the kicker, all right? This is the kicker.
What?
I don't even know what that means. I think that's the first
here's
time
the real kicker, yeah.
They all left the scene.
What?
And she ran into the back of a diesel, and luckily the diesel didn't ignite.
But it sounds like
she was T-boned, and I said, "How do you get T-boned on the freeway?"
Yeah, how do you
somebody
hit the front?
Somebody hit the front tire and spun her, and then somebody hit her.
Okay. So she got...
And then she ran into a diesel, and luckily the diesel didn't ignite. Is that crazy? And all the guy that hit her is still on the loose.
Oh, because
I don't know the freeway, but it's here in Orange County somewhere.
He clipped her,
right?
Made her spin,
right?
And she went out of control and hit a diesel.
And everybody got the other license plates that people that took off. So she's in the clear. She's in the clear that it wasn't her fault.
Well, I mean, it probably happened so quick. How do you even see that on the freeway? You know, that's
right. She was just driving.
Hard, man. I wonder if the guy knew he clipped her. You think?
Yeah.
You think so?
She said so.
Yeah, you probably feel that. Yeah.
I mean, come on. Yeah. It's not like she's driving a diesel truck.
Yeah.
See, you know.
I mean, I clipped the back of somebody. And
just recently, I told you a dump truck hit me.
Yeah,
and just kept going.
I don't know if they felt that dump truck.
Let's not even say that because I think that they did.
But still, they're still at fault. That's fucked up.
Absolutely,
because city fucking, especially if they work for like
I
county
honked at
or
them,
city or whatever.
Took a video of it, and my insurance, Kemper Insurance, still is.
Really, you're still waiting to get payment?
It's nice, huh?
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, Kemper Insurance. So what I did is I tweeted the owner of the company in Switzerland, the main owner. Kemper is just a small, minute company within the portfolio of companies. So I went to Switzerland and I hit the vice president.
Yeah.
I said, hey, you better get on fucking Esmeralda over here. I've left messages since like November. Finally, they got a hold back to me.
What do they say? We're busy helping Ukraine?
No, they didn't want to do anything. And then I said, look it. And
yeah,
then
they never do.
Once I got the vice president
yeah.
involved, what do you know?
That stuff started happening.
Absolutely.
But you still got no paycheck yet.
Not yet.
Well, what did they say? It's in the mail?
Oh, well, I have my $1,000 deductible, which I should know because I took a video of it.
Absolutely.
And I called the cops to make sure that everybody knows that it wasn't my fault. And I sent the video. They go, it's a hard video to see. I go, that's why you have like devices.
Yeah.
Or computers to kind of laser point.
You know what's funny when I called the police on with that
Me?
bender no on that when I told you that the girl just like went right into the side of my driver door when I was turning right and I called it was right by where I work, you know, it was over in Montebello and that girl it was a young driver, remember she hit the Hummer, that's why I don't have
Oh right and
she went right into the like driver door because she was almost trying to play like there's no way you could possibly say this was anybody's fault but yours because you went to my fucking driver door. I mean, there's no way a Hummer could fucking sight like and your corner's damaged.
Right.
Her wheel was locked in the turn position. Like it's like come on. But I called the police.
Did she speak English?
She did, but it was funny because I'm like, dude, what are you trying to do? Like, you're not that good.
No,
like, she's like, you just came out of nowhere. I'm like, I came out of nowhere, bitch. I was like in front of you.
You're a Hummer.
You know?
How does a Hummer come out of nowhere?
Yeah, right? Exactly. And then, but when I called the Montebello police, they're like, yeah, should I call you guys first? Because this girl hit me. Because I wanted to make sure that it was on record. And
we never call the cops unless we call the cops.
And the cop's like, you know what? Yeah, is anybody hurt?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you guys just exchange information.
Oh, who's this? Somebody's calling me right now, early in the morning. Let's see. Let's put him on the air. Well, hello.
Good morning. Thank you for calling California COVID-19 Relief Center. This is Maria returning your call.
Oh, how you doing, Maria?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? How can I assist you today?
I don't know. I talked to somebody yesterday. They said that they put my file from non-responsive back to active.
Oh, okay. So maybe you put in more than 2 calls or something. I don't know.
Oh, does my file say active or is it back? Because I'd got a notice that said, you know, and that took me by surprise because I had talked to somebody the previous week and they said they were investigating it. And so I'd been responsive. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you need anything else then or are you good?
I think I'm okay, but if you're calling me, you're just calling back the people that called. Is that before you looked at the?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, everything was fine then. As of yesterday, it looks like we're okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you for calling
Thank you.
COVID-19 Relief Center.
All
Have a
right.
wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. That's interesting. They call it 7:00 in the morning.
Yeah. What was it, 7?
California rent relief. Here live on the Who Cares podcast. because I've been waiting since May.
Yeah. Oh, really?
May.
And
May I get my goddamn check?
yeah, that's fucking.
I've had to borrow from Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Do you have to have like a landlord to get that?
Yes.
Okay.
But our landlord, I guarantee you, probably won't go along with that thing, and then they'll just pay you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Then they just pay you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I don't know that for a fact, but our landlord leaves a mess every time he does something here.
Yeah. Oh, does he?
Yeah, he just. I guess we had some kind of leak in our garage.
He didn't want to deal with it.
He moved. I don't know why he would have done this, but he moved everybody's stuff from the other side over into our side. I don't know what that has to do with the leak, but we found bicycles, and me and the next door neighbor we bonded over the fact that our landlord is a piece of shit.
Okay, that's good. You guys have found a common enemy.
Yeah, he's a slob.
Yeah.
And he leaves things like a slobby way. Yeah. Like when he did one work on our garbage disposal, he left our trash can in the middle, left all the like, you know how like when they clean out, all this stuff comes out?
Yeah.
He didn't clean that.
Probably chews with his mouth open.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gets little bit.
Yeah, and he goes, I'm the landlord. Like he's the lord of the land.
Like
what? He's from, but he does chew like maybe medieval times.
Yeah, like, who are you?
Cornish game hen falls out of his mouth.
Yeah, like, exactly.
He has a lot of cheese in his belly.
I feel like there's like a lot of Thousand Island dressing.
A lot of Thousand Island.
You know?
I bet he
There's
loves
little
Thousand.
breadcrumbs too, like from the burger that he had, you know?
He's got 1,000 pounds.
He's like 1,000
pounds away from being
island
human.
Burger smothered in. Can you put extra 1,000? No, but I know what you mean. Like I feel like he's like he makes sounds when he like you know, like
when he walks.
Like when he's.
Well, I thought you said when he walks.
It's like you know when he chews.
I bet you it makes the same sound when he walks too.
Mm-hmm.
Pew, pew, pew.
You know, like that really like disgusting sound.
Yeah.
You know.
Like diabetes.
Can you shut your fucking mouth when you chew? You know. Don't you think that's kind of rude for an adult to chew with their mouth open? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's rude for him to be alive.
And there's that.
Well, because we're gonna have to end up paying for him.
Yeah.
It's somewhere down the line. If it's not COVID, the hospitals are gonna have to pay for this guy's gluttony.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's gluttony.
Yeah, of any kind.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, even sexual gluttony.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh yeah.
You hold on there, Missy.
I think that it's really weird because it seems like people are getting ruder,
aren't they?
in customer service jobs.
Right, we're lucky to be at their establishment.
Can you just greet people? I mean, like you work a cash register.
Right, we understand it's tough for you.
It tells you how much change to give.
Right.
I'm not gonna throw you for a loop if
if you throw a couple pennies in there.
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you this. I guide them into it. I'm like, hey.
Do you throw them out with a loop when you do like
I sometimes
you
say,
throw
hey,
like
instead
5 cents?
so I don't get change back.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna give you.
Oh, you give them the full amount?
I'll give you, and I'm gonna give you an extra $1 so I get a $10 bill back. So I don't have to get like
perfect.
9 ones.
Right.
Here's this. Here's a 50 cents
Make it easy
and a
for you.
$1, extra $1. Don't let me throw you off with that. But so now
She goes, what do I look like? Graduated from college?
she's like, okay, what? I'm like, yeah, here, I'm gonna guide you through it here. Okay.
Wow.
Because you know how it's say it's how about this? It's 40-50. Okay. I'm gonna give you. Take that instead of me giving you I need a $10 bill if I can get change.
So you get the 50 cents.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 50, but hey, I got the 50 cents too. So just hold on with me now.
But it's 40-50, so just give the 50 cents.
50-50. So I'm gonna give him 50. No, if it costs 40-50, and she's already gonna put in like say I have like $41, right? Because I didn't know I had 50 cents.
Okay.
Okay. It costs $40.50. I'm like, here's $41. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. I got 50 cents and I also have a $50 bill. So let's just change that up here.
Okay.
Okay. Give me my $41 back, and I'm gonna give you $50
with 50 cents.
And 50 cents. Okay.
That's $10 equal.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, but a lot of them, if the cash register's not saying that because they already inputted my $41,
and they can't think on the fly.
they're like, wait, what? Because I'm showing like 50 cents. Like what?
50 cents?
I'm showing I owe you 50 cents. I'm like,
he looked fat at the Super Bowl.
That was a weird. They could have picked better songs.
Yeah, well, it's generic.
I mean, Eminem was. I was really. My favorite was Eminem because, like, for some reason, it just.
Because he took a knee.
Because Dr. Dre just sounded like.
He sounded very
you had to
monotone.
pick the old fucking.
Well, what else they got?
I don't know. Put on fucking Kanye
No,
and Nicki Minaj. Add a little bit of fucking.
It was supposed to be like an ode to.
I know it was. It was like
the kings of hip hop.
It was the songs that I
we've heard.
My least liked
clubs that you go to would play that.
I was like, oh, this one.
Back in the day, though, they were great songs.
Oh, I hated them back when they came out too.
But you also like DMX.
I know, man. That's a jam. Why did they play that shit?
Let me ask you a question. Right? So Spectrum, my parents have everything bundled. In Spectrum, and they're a pile of shit company.
Yeah, they are. My parents got rid of it.
So they're close to $300 is the bill, right?
Yeah, get rid of Spectrum.
So after the Super Bowl, I call them and I say, look, they're finding out that apps are the way to go.
Yeah,
and
Fire
then
Stick.
Right, something like that, right? Or
Yeah,
Fire Stick, 100%. So I said, we're gonna leave or give us a better deal.
You know what? I could talk to them. I got something for them.
So I haven't recorded, and I'll play this right now. Pause. Okay, so I just played right there. She says that she has it down to 201. Okay, after I already waited an hour. 201, that's all right. $200. Yeah. That's a lot better than $300. $100 off. That's great. We can live with that. Then as soon as she's processing it, hangs up on me. The service hangs up on me. So then I call back and I have to wait for another 45 minutes. Now I'm in it for 2 hours. I don't know how much my time is, but I would say as a guesstimate, at least $500 an hour. I am the chairman of Think LLC. So now I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting.
Confirmation number or anything?
So I get the lady on, no, because it didn't go through. Because it hung up right, exactly.
That's a good way of getting
but I haven't recorded.
That's good.
So then I play it for the new lady after I wait another 45 minutes. And she goes, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know how they came up with that number. I go, what? Well, that you hear plainly saying it's 201. The best we can do is 218. And by this time, I'm now 2 hours into it. It was after the Super Bowl. I'm at my parents' house. I'm a little tired we had a couple beers. So I just said, all right. And I looked to my parents. I said, it's fine. We'll take the 218. My mom gets a bill last week, 238. Spectrum, ladies and gentlemen. Spectrum.
You know what? Honestly, the only thing you should use Spectrum for is like their high-speed internet, and that's it.
Toilet paper?
Just the internet, just the high-speed
internet,
internet,
their bill?
Which should be like $62.98. That's all you want. Just the fastest internet they got.
Gotta go.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying though. No, don't use Spectrum for cable. That's where people go wrong.
I know, but my parents are kind of creatures of habit.
I know, but I
feel you.
I have somebody that will install
Fire Stick.
It gets every single channel. Internet based. So as long as you got an internet.
You ever break it?
Yeah.
You have a jailbreak? Can you give it to me?
Yeah,
I need it.
Yeah, you want one? Yeah.
How much?
Eric, he'll.
It's not even say his name.
Goofy Goo.
But how much?
Derek.
Done. I don't Derek. I said how much?
Derek Dunn. I know. I'm just saying Derek Dunn, dude. Derek Dunn. No, just kidding. $45.
For the stick and everything?
Yeah, all the channels.
Out the door?
Out the door.
Can I get Showtime, HBO?
Everything.
Ladies
even streaming.
Give us a call. It's $100 for you.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, you don't got no fucking family deals and shit.
No way.
We love you like family, but
that's right.
Not really.
Unless you buy something from Columbia Business Forms.
Yeah, exactly. Montebello, California. Look it up.
That's right. Yeah. Columbia Business Forms. And you actually talk to the
unless you want to pay higher prices, go ahead.
If you want naked photos of Miss Meg Lee sent to your email.
Or if you want to pay higher prices at Vistaprint, that's
what
all you guys...
print her nipples, she will send them to you.
Yeah, you know, I do what I can for the business.
Yeah. Well, Miss Meg Lee, it's been a pleasure having you here.
It's been so great.
I'm probably going to edit this last part out.
Yeah, you probably should.
Thank you.
Especially the names, but, you know.
Especially the whole Fire Stick jailbreak
that's
thing.
just also between,
You and I?
It's a secret, yeah.
It is. Oh, is it a secret?
Kissing? Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm so glad, and happy birthday again.
Thank you.
I'm glad
you solved the world's problems.
I'm glad that you're
still look younger than everybody you know.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you.
And I had a lot of fun last night, and thanks to your
friends.
Yes.
We had a nice time with our friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I was
our friend of the show, Anthony Jackson.
Yes.
He paid for our meal.
Awesome. Yeah. Sweet ride too.
Beautiful ride.
Yeah. Nice. One day.
One day.
I'll be able to have it. Yeah.
I just hope that you don't run into another
back end of a car. Just kidding. Me too.
So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. That's why I love it, I love it, love it, I love it. Look, my girl trippin' said I treat her like a groupie, but I never took a groupie out to eat. See, I've been ballin', I've been poppin', I've been bubblin', I've been buzzin' in my city. Women love me, think I'm pretty, and they confirm it whenever they see me in person. If I said it, I meant it, I said it on purpose. Don't sleep on that furnace, cause boy, we hot. And then my job to make you think and make music that you feel, then these songs should make you sing. I guess we never know what we need to know or where we need to go. Mind it right, feel like I'm Ichiro. I shed light, they need to grow. Fuck them all, fuck they friends, fuck they car, fuck your brand, fuck your blog. It save money, we an army full of generals. Here to push the envelope and change what they think. It's my job to make them think and make music that they feel, so these songs make them sing like where the end will go, will I ever know? Heaven only knows. Where the end will go, will I ever know? Heaven only knows. That's why I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. That's why I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. That's why I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. I love it. If I drop it, they gonna cop it. I might start a non-for-profit. My papa say Chancellor, I am so proud of you. Like my beast, they made all of them. Keep my feet on the ottoman. I just might run for alderman. You got power too. Speak that rap, put a message in. It's that sugary medicine. Feel like the intro, but better than it's ever been. Jumping like checkers, clever like chesses. Smoking like purpose, perfect like surface. Deeper than surface, anxious and nervous. The world isn't flat, it's sharp, it's a circus. And starving like sharks is just looking for surface. I'm not in the industry, not in the service, not in the retail. Not in my noggin, neglecting the detail. I'm only beginning, behold magnificence. Brown skin black boy with his red hair friends calling omnipotent. You choke like cinnamon, you broke, I've been a man. Try that send them 197 at your fucking airport. Where the end will go, will I ever know? Heaven only knows. Heaven only knows. Where the end will go. To have the hottest tape of 2015, it's stupid. This song is already so hot, I'm actually just glad that you let me rap on that bitch.